Well, hello and welcome back to the Hellcat build. My last part of this build, I think it was part 4, I was lamenting about how the wings fit together. And I set the model aside and didn't want to even have to think about it to clear my head because I was getting pretty disappointed. So today I picked it back up and proceeded to work on the wings. As you can see in this video here, I have them glued together, but there's a nice gap right there, and here it's kind of uneven. Same with here. So I kind of fiddled around with them more and did a little sanding and actually clipped off a couple of internal plastic pieces that were, I think, in the way. And I managed to glue them together. So the wings are on. And once the glue completely sets up and dries, then I'm going to come back and fill in some of these spots and try and sand them a bit. I'm going to lose detail. That's just all there is to it. I can't do anything about it. I could use sprue goo or I could use putty. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. But I just wanted to give an update and show that I did get the wings on. This kit has had several issues of poor fitting parts. The fuselage halves, the wings. Yeah. It's been a disappointment. I didn't want to just chuck this model. I mean, that wouldn't be a good thing. So anyway, long story short, I've started back up on it. And after I get these wings all done, I'll start working on other aspects of the build, like the landing gear and that sort of thing. Once I get this wings all smoothed out, it won't be long after that I will be preparing this thing for painting. Alright, where I'm at now is I taped off the areas that still had some gaps showing, and I put the tape around the gaps as tight in as I could go to try and cover as much of the rivet detail as I could. And it's on both sides, of course. And so once this putty completely dries, I'll peel the tape off and we'll sand it up and be on our way. Now, someone pointed out in one of the comments a big dumb mistake that I made, and I didn't see it myself until after it was already done and parts were glued and dried. But the engine, I put it in wrong. See those? There's all the cylinders going around the engine, and then right there is the magneto, I think it's called, portion. And that portion of the engine is supposed to be at the top here, pointing upwards, not off to the side like this. So I screwed up. But all this is glued together, and I'm not going to tear it all apart, not at this stage of the game. So, just going to live with it. Okay, as I said, now it's just a matter of letting all this dry up and peeling the tape off, and we'll sand the putty a little bit, and then we're going to get ready to paint. And to paint, we will be masking off and stuffing cotton or whatever we have available, foam, into the cockpit area and into the engine area. And that's going to be it as far as what we have to mask off for now. The underside is going to be a totally different color, and the wheel wells will be painted by hand with a brush, and that will be done much later on. So, there's the Hellcat, and here it is. I put some gray paint on the area to see how it came out, and it came out good enough. I'm never going to get rid of the entire seam, but it's going to be good enough. So this model is just about ready for painting. I have the canopy all masked off and the engine masked off. There really is nothing else that needs to be masked off. So I'm going to do a little work on these wheel wells, clean them up a bit, and then we'll be ready. So I have the main color put onto the airplane now, and it went okay, except in the process of turning the model upside down to do the underside, inadvertently scraped some of the paint on the top. As you can see here, a couple spots there and a couple spots over here, but I saved the paint. This was a special paint mix I made, by the way. I saved enough of this to do any touch-up and also to paint the canopy frame. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the masking on the canopy and in the engine area. And then we're going to touch up these spots and let them thoroughly dry. Then I'm going to let the whole thing sit for a while and let the paint totally cure. Okay, I'm working on the landing gear now. I painted up a bunch of the parts for it, and I'm going to remove these from the sprue now, and we'll see about sticking these together. I started working on the canopy, started painting it up. And then here's the windscreen. Started painting that up. Somehow, I don't know how it happened, but the pilot's instrument panel fell off. I gotta reglue that. Not sure what happened there. Anyhow, so that's where we're at right now. Here are the main components I need for the landing gear. The tires are still wrapped in plastic, I think. Nope, there's the tires. So they're going to go on afterwards. So, I think I can start putting this together now. We'll do a little touch-up painting as we go along. Okay, so the landing gear is all on. I have a couple of actuator pieces, I think they're called. Some hydraulics still to add to it. But the basics are on there. I have the canopies painted for the most part. A little touch up on those to do. I'm working on the landing gear doors and these little flap pieces that go on the wing right here. The cannons and the propellers and the propeller are in the process of being painted. And basically at the point right now where I could actually put decals on if I wanted. I've got a couple of coats of clear on here, so the decals shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. Alright, so while paint and glue are drying on other parts, I'm going to start working on putting the bombs together. And then the fuel tank. And those will be painted and attached later on towards the end of the build. Here are all the parts. There's one sprue, the F sprue, that's pretty much dedicated to just the bombs and the fuel tank. So I'm going to start cutting these pieces loose and gluing them together. Okay, here's the decals so far. I've got half of them put on. So far they're laying down okay. There's a couple of them that kind of wanted to crack. Turns out these decals are really thin and kind of fragile. So you got to handle them real carefully. These are not the decals that came with the kit. If you remember when I first started this build, it was an open box model that I got off of the website Burbank Hobbies down in Southern California. And everything was in it except for the decals, which is fine. They sent me some other decals that aren't exactly the same as what came with the kit, but they are for an F6F-5N Hellcat. Okay, so one more application of the microsol on the decals, and then when that's all dry and everything's settled down, I'll put one more coat of clear on everything. Then we'll add the canopy. No, I think I'll wait on the canopy actually. I need to do more work on the propeller, which is right here. Started painting it. It's all dry. Landing gear doors. A few little odds and ends like that I'm going to work on. The bombs. There's the bombs sitting there. They're ready to get painted. Okay, so I've been putting together the bombs and the fuel tank. And they went together okay. A little bit of sanding on the seams, but nothing serious. However, in the instructions that are provided with the kit and on the box itself, there is no indication as to what color they're supposed to be painted. So I am just going ahead and painting them black and then attaching them to the underside of the wings. The actual pylon part, like this one right here, I'm going to paint the same color as the airplane. So yeah, kind of an interesting little fact. And also they provide missiles with the kit that you can put on the underside of the wings also, but there is no No color references for those either. So, I guess I could go online and see what color these things were. I just found it interesting. They didn't provide that in the instructions. Yeah, so way to go, Trumpeter.